Hey YouTubers, Electric Adventures here, and I've got a package in the mail from a very special YouTuber, edt1138. It's also my birthday today, so magnificent timing, Ed. I'm using the special package opening knife, so I'm just doing it off to the side here because there's address details on the top. Okay. Now I do know about some of these items because it's been working on, looking out for a couple of things for me for a while. And you have a note. It said, Tony, I really appreciate the help with Windows 7 and this package was the least I could do in return. I know it took me much longer than planned to get it shipped, but I hope that you still have a use for the stuff contained within it. Unfortunately, I didn't have the extra instruction manual that I need. Yeah, and it's got a thing crossed out, but I may have thrown in a few things you weren't expecting. But as it is handwritten in there, nope, the US Postal Service wouldn't let me. Thanks again, Ed. I owe you one. I don't know, this is pretty generous as it is, Ed, so... and what we have here, well, the very first thing under the thing is for my primary collection, so very much appreciated in finding this, and actually quite a hard one to get a hold of at a reasonable price too, is Blade Eagle 3D for the Sega Master System, and also obviously the 3D glasses. So I'll just put that a bit closer. So it looks like a bit of a shoot 'em up. I haven't seen any video on this one, probably because it's a 3D one, and it's fully complete too. So it's got manual and cartridge is in absolutely excellent condition. Well, that's awesome. Just that's worth the whole, worth getting a package. And now the next one is, which is obviously very, American orientated title. It might have, I'm not sure if it was released in the Australian market at all. So Great Football, so another one of the great titles. So it's obviously a gridiron game. Come on, camera. Looks pretty colourful. I seriously don't know a lot about gridiron, so I don't know how I'll go doing that one. Now that one doesn't have a manual, but it seriously doesn't matter. And the cartridge label isn't too bad, so another one off the list. Now, giving a sports game, I'll give it a go, but I can't promise to be that good at it. And wait, there is more. What else has he got in here? We look to have a pile of cartridges for 64 and Atari 8-bit. So the first one is a cartridge for the Commodore 64. I don't have very many cartridges for the Commodore 64, as my dogs go mad in the background. Can't even focus on that. It's Kickman. Nope. Not that there's a picture on there or anything, but I could at least bring the text in focus. Really going to have to try and get some compressed air and clean my sensor on my webcam. And the next one's for the Atari 8-bit, and it's a basketball. So good old left cartridge, so it's an original release Atari 8-bit title, basketball. I've never played that one either. The next one's for Commodore 64. Oh cool, it's Centipede for the Commodore 64. So this is the thing, I mean, back in the day when the Commodore 64 was around here, I think about the only cartridges I ever saw here, even for sale, were things like the that original pack of 4 or 6 games that came out with it, which were like Jupiter Lander and things like that. So these other ones from Atari Soft and things, I never even knew the Commodore 64 had as many cartridges as it seems to have. So Centipede, that's an awesome game to get. And another one from Atari Soft, this one's for the Commodore 64, it's Dig Dug. That'd be great, because now I've got Centipede and Dig Dug on both the Atari 8-bit and Commodore 64, and good to see the comparison of the two. And there's another thing in this box, which is Ed being overly generous, and it's actually a console. No wonder the postage costs so much. And it is because I have obviously a PAL Super Nintendo, and they're not tremendously easy to mod to turn them into 60 Hz, and I do like shoot 'em ups. So Ed had one of these spare and sent it over to me. So it's an American SNES, and I do actually have several American SNES cartridges, but I've been using a converter cartridge to play them, but they still play at 50 Hz, so they don't go full speed. So things like Raiden is one of the American cartridges, and I'm just trying to think what else I've got. I've got Prince of Persia and everything like that. They play very slowly. So, okay, I've never actually seen one of these before. So the buttons push up and down. Cool. So there we go. Obviously no hookups and things, but it'll use the standard hookups that everyone's used, and power supply as well. So for those of you who haven't seen an American one, as I said, it was a little yellowed and things like that, but that doesn't mind. I don't mind that at all. I can use my controllers for my power one, so it'll be great hooking that up and playing some games at their proper speed, which the Nintendo systems are quite notable for. But I mean, the Sega's the same as well. There's a lot of difference between playing some of the games at between 50 and 60 Hz, but obviously being in a power region, haven't seen a lot of that. So Ed, thank you so much for sending these things, and I said amazing timing, my birthday today, so there we go. You couldn't have timed it any better if you tried. Yeah, Ed's a great guy. He's been on YouTube slightly longer than me, but we sort of were on YouTube about the same time. Was been a follower, great guy. Obviously ran Top 3 Tuesdays for quite some time. Now he's a little busy with his work hours and things like that to post too many videos, but he's recently indicated that he's going to come back and start posting YouTube videos again. He's going to, he's gone away, had a break for a little while, and now he knows what sort of content he wants to go put up going forward. So if you're not a subscriber of Ed already, please check his channel out. I'll leave a link below. And as once again, Ed, thank you so much for sending this through. This is fantastic. We'll do some gameplay videos of the two Master System games and some of these games, which will take me a little while to put together, because I'll be going out tonight for my birthday and probably won't get a chance to get back in until tomorrow. So please excuse if this is not my actual birthday when I post this, by the time I do all the gameplays. But thank you very much, Ed, for sending this through. Make sure you visit his channel and check him out and subscribe if you like. Thanks to all my subscribers, and I'll catch you all later. Here we go with great football. I know not a tremendous lot about American football, so this is going to be very interesting. I'll just adjust my camera. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm literally going to just pick any old team. So okay, so I've got the ball. Looks like it's, reasonably complicated. So these are the different strategies. Okay, so you've got to choose one or not. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Obviously they've got a lot of sprites on the screen, so a bit of flickering going on. I don't have much any control over this formation select. Who knows? I actually had control of that guy. So what's going on? I take it that's not good. weird how this formation set. I wonder whether this is another one that uses the sports pad. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, this one might be a look up the instructions. There we go. It actually looks one of the better gridiron games that I've seen played. Alright, without subjecting you to any further torture, let's move on to the next game. Right, here we go with Blade Eagle 3D, using the 3D glasses. I tried playing this without the 3D glasses. It was impossible to tell what level things are at. And even now it's quite hard to... Still quite hard to tell which level you're at compared to... I don't know, I was going to die then. Send you right back to the start. There is a lot going on, but it's actually not a too bad shoot 'em up, just as long as you can get used to the 3D, of course. Only got one more life left, so this is not a very good demonstration. Miss those guys. Oh no, that was sticking up from the from the playfield. So it's probably one of the better 3D games by the looks of it. That was a pretty pathetic score, but excellent one to have in the collection, and it's good to see the 3D glasses are working, because I haven't used them for some time. Alright, let's go try some of the other games. Right, here we go. Kickman. Oops. Now, I take it you're not allowed to let the balloons hit the bottom of the screen. And you can also pop them with the top of your head. And, oh, I believe you can kick them as well, otherwise it would be called Kickman. Ah, there we go. Right, yep. It's actually so this is a very early Commodore 64 game, but an interesting one. We'll just give that one more go. That was pretty pathetic. Okay. Oops, mistimed it. You've got to time those kicks pretty good. And as soon as you do kick one, I take it that's how you get more points, by having multiple balloons. I set myself up to failure there. Oh dear. Yes, I'm not very good at that game. Let's try the next one. Right, here we go with Centipede. Press F1 and F1. There we go. I haven't actually ever tried hooking up my Atari trackball or my Wacom trackball controller to the Commodore 64. Let's see if it works, and this would be a perfect game to do so. Because Centipede is extremely hard to play precisely with a joystick. Do it again. Well, this looks like quite a good version of Centipede. It's playing reasonably well, speed-wise. Oh, spider got me. Alright, that's too short, we'll have to have another go. That was my acclimatisation go. these low ones. Whoa, hard for myself. It really is hard to precisely position your ship. About a trackball. No. Let them get down too low. And you really got to get rid of your low mushrooms. Get away spider. And see once again, position control lets me down again. Just got off the stage. Got a bit of a corridor going there. Let's judge that. So standard centipede tactics apply. Set yourself up some corridors. Yep. And avoid everything. So that's actually quite a playable version of Centipede. I'm quite impressed. It plays quite a reasonable speed. Obviously they're doing nothing special with the SID chip or anything like that. It's only got very standard sound, but it's still quite a faithful version of the arcade game, and it compares to the Atari 8-bit version and probably the Coleco version as well, faster than the Coleco one I think. So let's try the next game. Right, here we go with Dig Dug. For some reason you have to change into a one-player game. So in other words it defaults to 2 players for some reason. No intro music, which is a bit disappointing. I missed. Well, this is a little disappointing. It seems the sound effects are very simple. No outro music either. That's weird. Oops. Sorry, glare and reflection got me there. I was trying to point grab too much, which is probably a bad thing. Well, a little disappointed with the music. They could have done a lot better. And it seems to be running, the sound effects seem to be slowing down the gameplay, which is not a common thing on a Commodore 64 game. So Centipede was a far better game than this one. points. Okay. About to get into a lot of trouble. No. Oh, there you go. There's Dicto. So thank you very much, Ed, for sending me these games. They're great. Great lot of games. I especially like getting cartridges for the retro computers because it's a lot more reliable than tapes and discs. So very appreciative of those extra games that you sent through. So great, mate. Check out his channel. He has been posting a lot of videos lately, but he's going to be posting some new videos soon. You know, he's had to think about what he wants to do with his channel. And recently he made some very good pickups, so I'm sure he'll be doing a video soon, or a bit more way than that. Alright, thanks again, Ed. You're a great mate. And thanks to all my viewers, and I'll catch you all later.